This is Pastor Rick, and this is Straight Talk on Scripture. And I want to talk to all of you people out there who feel that it's over, that you've lost already, that it's game over and you have lost. And hopefully I want to show you that nothing could be further from the truth if you have God in your life. We'll start with myself. When I was newly married, my wife and I went for a mortgage, and it seemed like it was a slam dunk, but we got refused. And it seemed like it was over, like we were never going to own a house. We appealed, and Linda left it to me to make the appeal. And I felt like I gave the stupidest reason in the world why the guy should give me the money. But he did. And we got a house, and today we've owned several houses and sold them, and we own a house now in Florida. But it began because we had God with us, and it felt like, when it felt like it was over, it wasn't. God was still in the equation. Well, let me tell you about an impossible situation for the nation of Israel. Moses and his brother Aaron and God came to deliver the children of Israel out of slavery in Egypt. They had been slaves there for 400 years. And so Moses and his brother Aaron and God came to set the Israelites free. And many of you know the story. Some of you don't know the whole story, but I'll make a long story short. Pharaoh, who was the king of Egypt, he resisted Moses. God brought the 10 plagues, and finally Pharaoh let the children of Israel go. And just when they thought that it was smooth sailing, the whole nation of Israel, and there's a couple million people, they're up against the Red Sea, and they can't go any further, and they turn around, and Pharaoh's whole army is closing in on them. Now you have to understand, Egypt was the superpower of the world. His army was the greatest army that the world had ever known up to that point. And the children of Israel were defenseless. They had been slaves. Impossible situation. It looked like it was game over. It looked like they had lost. But Moses had God with him. And what happened is God opened the Red Sea and not only delivered the children of Israel to the other side, he crushed the Egyptian army. Okay, the next story is, many of you are familiar with it. Jesus was, preaching and doing miracles and doing good things, and he had followers. And it looked like it was just going to be they were just going to go right into taking over the world with the good news of salvation and love and kindness. And then Jesus got captured. He spent the night getting beaten up, then getting whipped, and finally they crucified him. And this man that they had placed all their hope in died. It totally looked like it was game over. But on the third day, Jesus was resurrected. He came back better than ever. So many good things happened when it looked like it was totally done, that all hope was lost and that the bad guys won. Okay, this is what I want to say. If you're feeling like the bad guys have won in your life, that it's totally over, that it's game over, if you have God and you know Jesus, it's never game over until Jesus says it's over. And a little hint, the good guys win in the end. So this is just something to think about. I hope it encourages you. Remember, with Jesus, there's always hope, there's always love. God bless you. I'll see you next week.